Welcome to my channel. It's Ascended Ashmaster 11333. Thank you for being here. Shout out to all my new subscribers. Your kind affirmations motivate me to keep at this, so thank you very much. This video is for the life path number 6. I do readings based off of the life path number rather than the zodiac sign because I resonate with numerology and it sets me apart from other readers. And I try to align my videos with the lunar cycles, so this will go from the new moon that just happened on July 13th, and we'll go to the full moon on the 28th. If it resonates with you, please comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to comment how it relates at the bottom. I love to share experiences, and I will respond to everyone. And just so you know, every commenter will be entered into a drawing for a free personal reading. If you commented on the last video, stay until the end to see if you've won. If you didn't win and you still would like to book a personal reading, order a numerology chart, discover your starseed origins, or if you would just like some life purpose coaching, some spiritual guidance or advice, email me at ascendedashmaster11333@gmail.com. At this time, my services are donation based, and I do have some certifications though. I am a certified numerology practitioner, a life purpose coach practitioner, a holistic health and wellness coach practitioner, and a CBT integrative wellness coach, and CBT stands for cognitive behavioral therapy, and I'm also a certified mental health ambassador. Okay, so I already did your reading and it didn't record for some reason, so I'm just going to go through and try to give you the messages that came across during the reading. Your aspects cards for setting the tone for your reading were trust, fear, love, and service. So you have trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Fear, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Love, I commit to the practice of seeing all good in things. And service, I feel good when I can help others. So I mentioned in the last video that you might not be trusting your process, or you might not be trusting yourself, and it's just this fear that gets in your way, or doubt, fear of that being good enough, or not being able to, or not being capable, but you do belong in alignment with love and light, and being in service of others could be a good way for you to step out of that fear and step more into that vibration of love and light. The animal cards that you got, your spirit animal deck, was the Bee Spirit, sweet results await. So good things are coming if you just trust your inner voice. And you have there's always enough, and that was under fear. So that was, if you feel like you're lacking, or feel like you don't have the resources or the time or the energy, or whatever it is that you feel like you're lacking, that is just a fear, and Spirit backs you up 100%. Then I pulled some angel cards, the Angel Oracle deck, and you have Seraphina. I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family, so you may be expecting, or someone you know may be expecting, but it also could just mean that you are going to, if you had a falling out with a family member, or something, you're going to be closer with your family. There's going to be a closeness with your family here. Let's see. Then these are the next angel cards that came out. There were more than I intended to pull. You had creative writing, Archangel Gabriel, make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or a pen or article or a book. And I remember that this was under service. So somehow creative writing out your thoughts, your maybe a blog, if there's some kind of writing that's going to not only help you unleash your emotions and your thoughts, but it also be a service to others because it allows them to resonate with the things that you're writing and lets them know that they're not alone. So there's some kind of service that you're going to be providing with creative writing. You have peace. Peace comes when remembering that only love is real. And that's significant because you have this, your inner resolve where you're trying to see the love in all of these things and that you're trying to live in an energy of love. So peace and love coming to you very strongly here. It's just your own fear that's getting in the way. You have clairaudience, Archangel Zadkiel. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. So Spirit's definitely trying to guide you. You have some clairaudient gifts here, and you have to be in a higher vibration so you can clearly get the messages that are coming through to you. You had outdoors, Archangel Jophiel. Go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and to gain new creative ideas. So I mentioned you should go outside with just a notebook and a pen and just start writing. If you can go into the woods, you can go by water, but just make sure that you're going outdoors and just to get away from all the hustle and bustle of life and tap into that creative flow that naturally will come through to you. And then on the bottom of the deck, you had Take Back Your Power, Archangel Raziel. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in life. So I mentioned that you should work on your solar plexus chakra, your third chakra, to make it so that way you have your power. It's like you've given away your power, most likely to this fear here, and you need to take it back. So call upon all the fragmented parts of your soul, all the parts of you that you've kind of given yourself away over time, and take back your power, because there's something getting in your way here, this fear or this lacking that you feel like you're not. Maybe you feel as if why me, or they got the wrong one or something along those lines, but you are powerful and you need to take back your power. And then we have the love messages from your angels, and it said the only thing that is real is love. So shift your focus back to love, which is funny because you already have these cards here, being in a vibration of love, and trying to so you have the love card here. You commit to the practice of seeing all the good in all things, and that you're trying to live in the energy of love. So reminding yourself consciously that the only thing that is real is love, and focusing back to love will be a way to get rid of all that negativity. And then it says embrace your emotions, allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. And that creative writing will help you do that. It'll help you put on paper and pen the things that you're going through, thinking, feeling at all times. So next I pulled from my personal made deck. It says, if you were a voice for the voiceless, what would you say? And that will come into play with the service here and taking back your power, because you're going to be powerful for those who are powerless. And this creative writing will also be a way for you to get your emotions, a way for you to embrace your own emotions and the things that you're going through. And it says go visit your family, make more memories, and that's significant because you have this Seraphina that came through and mentioned that your family will be, they're being blessed, and that there's going to be an addition here. So there's definitely a message to connect with your family if you haven't, because there's some good coming here for you with that. The next card that came through was, have you been in your highest vibration? Is it your shadow in the driver's seat or your authentic self? And if you're living in a place of fear or worry or lack or any kind of negative vibes, it's not your highest self. It's not, you're not in the highest vibration. You're not your highest authentic self. So, that's a question that you can ask yourself, as well as this. If you're a voice for the voiceless, what would you say? Go out in nature and write these questions down, and then just allow your mind to free flow and come up with ideas and answer these questions. And then if you haven't been in the highest vibration possible, writing out why or how will reveal something to you as to what you need to work on, what you may need to release, what you want to manifest. And then, ironically enough, we had go out in nature, marvel at Mother Nature's beauty. So that was, again, another message to go outdoors. And this one fell out at the very end, walk in the grass barefoot. This is a great way to get grounded and connect with nature. So, yes, these Spirit has this message for you, this recurring message to go out in nature, to write, and to connect with your family. But next, I pulled from the Moonology deck, and it said a time for healing. So, in order to heal, you have to feel. Take time to breathe out. So, there's this, and this was under fear too, so it's almost like you're holding your breath or waiting for the other shoe to drop, but you need to take a minute to just do some breathing exercises, go outside, get away from the everyday, the stressors of everyday life, and take some time to just breathe and to just be. Prosperity lies ahead, so good things are coming. So you had this sweet things, the sweet results await, and this is just Spirit affirming that you can create anything that you want, and that they've got your back, and prosperity and success is on its way. And your dreams need a practical plan. So writing things out will also help you come up with the steps that you may need, and also being in that higher vibration will help you receive the messages that you need to figure out a practical plan. Okay, so next I pulled from the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. So you got the Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Coins, and that was basically saying that you've done a lot of work. You've done a lot of work in your physical 3D and spiritually, and you've gotten rid of some of your shadows and your addictions or codependencies, and you're just kind of wondering what's next, and kind of in this limbo where you feel like you've done all the work. But then this energy came out, and this is like a sly or like sneaky kind of energy, and I pulled some clarifiers on that for you. And you also had the Four of Wands, which is like creating a foundation for yourself, and it's also a soulmate, lover's card. So you have that kind of energy coming in through for you. I'll just double check here, make sure that. So yeah, so the Seven of Coins, all your work is done. It's improvement, thinking about what's next, wondering what's next after all the hard work is put in. It's perseverance and diligence. And the Devil reversed is independence and freedom, is revelation, releasing negativity, reclaiming power. So that message came out again, because you have to take back your power, reclaiming your power, and reclaiming control. So you're going through this phase right now where you're just now beginning to step into your power again after giving it away over time. And then this energy come out, so you have two sevens, and this is like sly or tactics, and I feel like this is your fear that was coming through, that there's things that you haven't worked through yet at this time that's preventing you from reaching the abundance that you're looking for. And then you have the Four of Wands, which is, a foundation. It's four pillars. It could be like a wedding or a reunion. It's a soulmate card. The angels are speaking to you about manifestations happening for you in the 3D. So it's commitment and building foundations. It's a positive energy and divinely guided. It could be within a union or a career. It just goes to show that you're on the right path, and it's a good stepping stone for what will bring you joy within the community and the home, and it's a celebration. So then I pulled some clarifiers for this 7 energy, and you got the 7 of Pentacles again, so that's, double energy coming out here, the 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, and that just means that you're putting in the work, you're putting in this work. It's almost like a self-deception here, where you feel like you're not willing to face the emotions, or feel you're not willing to face something that needs to be healed within you, and you have the Six of Cups and the Queen of Cups, and the Six of Cups is a soulmate energy here. So you have, this soul card here, this divine planning, this divine union that's coming in for you, and it's a soulmate card. It's childlike, and it's bringing into balance of happy memories and healing, and flirting. It's like puppy love, or like the Fool's card. And then this Queen of Cups, this is saying, so, and this kind of reiterates what I was saying as far as like there's something within you that you have not healed yet. It's like you have to, this is imbalancing those emotions, because the Queen is very patient, she's very understanding, and it's being emotionally vulnerable, and it could be like stalking, but it's intuitive, and it's being emotionally invested in people, places, and things, but in a balanced way. It's being a balanced, it's an empathic energy, and you need to own that vulnerability of being a balanced empath. If you know what that means. If you don't, then you can comment below and we'll talk more about that. But it's being compassionate and being very calm and comforting, and so you have to step into that, being emotionally vulnerable. And you had this where it said embrace your emotions, so I feel like this is you pushing emotions aside or away and not really wanting to face them, but this is saying that this is what you have to do in order to have this solid foundation here. You've been doing the work and you're continuing to do the work, and so you need to further investigate these emotions, which if you just go out in nature and you just write, then it'll come to you. And next I did the Light Seekers Oracle deck, so let me find them all here for you. You had Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic Teacher. So you're supposed to be a spiritual teacher, a spiritual leader in some way, and you're a part of something bigger than what you realize at this time. So you're a part of this brotherhood or sisterhood, this beauty, devotion, and maybe that's where your fear is coming from, is where you feel like you're not good enough for this, or you feel like this is not for you, and you need to just remember that this is you signed up for this is part of your destiny, and it's a rite of passage. It's crossing the threshold. So this is the darkness that you've kind of been embracing, and on the other side there is an oasis. There's a paradise for you, waiting for you on the other side. You just have to take the leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. And if you've ever seen that meme where it's me, the universe, and then it's like the universe is flicking, but then it's like also the universe, and it catches you. So you need to take that leap of faith and let go of that fear and just have some trust. It says you go first, the universe will catch you, leap. And then the full moon here, I had mentioned that you need to work on aligning with the moon and doing your full moon affirmations. It'll help you with your manifestations, and it'll also help you from lunar cycle to lunar cycle with progress monitoring your goals and what it is you're trying to manifest. And there's also different journal prompts you can do to get some of this writing out, and you can look up Alina Alive. She does videos on YouTube with journal prompts that you can look up to write out the things that you need in order to release and to manifest what you want for that lunar cycle. And you had take a break, a life's work, not a season, get off the treadmill. And in the background there's a person there just kind of like embracing the water, being around water, being in nature, which was also a message that you got earlier in the reading. So yes, take a break. And you also had take a time to breathe out. So yeah, you need to take a break. You need to, you're doing all of these things, and you need to just take some time to be. And you have Lumeria creating heaven on earth. It's happening. And that I mentioned that, as a light worker, you are supposed to be in alignment with love and light, because you end up teaching other people how to be that. Same thing within this relationship too. When you are in a good relationship and you serve as a role model for other people, you serve as a teacher for other people. When you don't allow this negativity to take over, you come out the other side. So this is a rite of passage here for you, and you're coming out of that darkness, out of that cave. And yeah, add this right here, out of the cave, out of the darkness. So and it's happening, for you, not to you. And part of that is creating this heaven on earth. And so the service that you're providing for other people is by, staying in alignment with love and light. And then so I pulled different self-help healing oracle cards. These are things that you can do on your day-to-day, daily life, like to stay in alignment with love and light. And you got look to the stars. So maybe looking up your astrology chart, or looking up how the moon or different planets are affecting your mood or your energy space at any given time will help you. And ironically enough, you got sync with the moon right after I had said with this card to do so. So, that was just spirit confirming that you need to sync with the moon. And there's different writing prompts you can do for each of the moon phases. You got clean your space. So this could be physically cleaning your space, but it could also be saging or smudging and just clearing your mental space. So going out in nature will do that for you, but take some time to clean your space around you, so that way you can be more clearly susceptible to hear the messages that you need. So the more clutter you have around you, the more stress you have in your life, the harder it is for you to stay in a high vibration. So cleaning your space, your physical space and your mental space, you need to focus on your body and your mind and your spirit, which came out next, which is nourish your temple, because remember that the body is just a vessel for your spirit. And we need to focus on the body, the mind, and the spirit. And I know for me personally, oftentimes I work so hard on the mind and the spirit, but often neglecting the body, like what you put into the body, how well you treat your body, how well you self-respect yourself, the love you have for yourself. You need to nourish this temple that is your body. And then you also got dream journal. So are you sleeping? So there's some messages coming through to you in your dreams. When you wake up in the morning, try to write down your dreams, or if you remember them throughout the day, write them down. And I also mentioned that if you want to share your dreams in the comments, I will help you to decipher some of the messages within them. I have this dream aid dictionary, A through Z, so there's some symbolism in there that Spirit's trying to relate to you. And then I pulled some romance cards for you here. You have codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life, but you have this double reverse here, so it's like you're working through them, but you do have maybe some codependency on this fear or in this relationship that's coming through here. You have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you, which is another reason why this energy may have been coming up. Maybe that's not your energy, maybe it's someone else's. So there's some red flags coming through for you here. And it says love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, and I did mention that here with this card, with nourishing yourself and loving yourself, and remembering to always come back to love. So you need to love yourself first and stop being in a place of fear. And you got keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So that's deals with the 4 and the 6 of Cups here that was here. So you need to keep an open mind and trust. this situation is calling for you to have faith. And it came full circle. So the first card you got was trust. The last card you got was trust. So yeah, the universe is saying trust yourself, trust the process, trust your guides, trust, in your partnership. It'll be okay. It's calling for you to have faith. And then I pulled 2 prayer cards for you, which was actually kind of funny because they both have synchronistic numbers. So you have faith, which, this card here is saying, this is calling for you to have faith. And then it says faith is being sure of what we hope for and certain of what we do not see. And it was Hebrews 1:1:1. So you have 1:1:1 coming through here that you should look up because there's a message for you there. It's new beginnings. And you have be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, and faithful in prayer. So making sure that you pray and you're setting your intentions, you're setting your affirmations, and you're trying to manifest, and you're in a high vibration. And this happens to be Romans 12:12. So you have another synchronicity here, 12:12, that you can look into, which I thought was very interesting. Finally, we have the winner for the last reading, Jeremy Domo. So congratulations, Jeremy. You win a free personal reading. And that was the end. That was the end of the reading. So hopefully sorry that you didn't get to see me pull the cards as they came out. But this was your reading. These are the cards that came out for you. If you have any questions or if you would like to comment how it related to you, please do so. Comment below and I will get back to you. And I really hope that this reading relates to you and that you found it helpful. So just make sure you're trusting yourself, you're trusting your guides, you let go of your fear, and you be of service to others. And you have to write, pay close, make more memories with your family. Make sure you're taking breaks for yourself. Go outdoors, and you love yourself first. And sync with the moon. So there's a lot of good advice in here for you guys, and I hope that it resonates with you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you very much for being here.